continuing our Jurassic Clash review with the Raptor. Let's have a close look of what we're getting inside. On the back, same stuff as usual. Huge read up. Same packaging as the previous review. Nothing else different aside from what we're getting inside. Let's get him opened up and have a look. And here we have our Raptor from our Jurassic Clash line outside of its packaging, and with his rider. And I looked this guy up on the internet. His name, or his code name, is Smoke. And I have noticed a minor quality control issue with Smoke. We'll just put Raptor to the side for a minute. Now, straight out of packaging, I noticed his pin on his left elbow has warped slightly and popped out. Nothing I can't fix, I don't think. But it was disappointing to see. My first lanard core figure with a QC issue. Haven't seen that before with these figures. As you can see, the pins, I don't know if you can see that clearly, but the pin has warped and popped off, and it's not going all the way through to the other side of the joint. Minor issue, I can fix that up, but I don't like having to do any extra work with a new toy that I've just opened up. So just one thing to note. Maybe keep a lookout when you're buying these on shelves. Something I could have picked up if I had a closer look inside the packaging, but I wasn't prepared for it, I guess, so I never bothered looking. So be warned. Just having a quick look at his accessories, he does come with a pistol with a silencer. He holds it really well, but because of its length, or the silencer that's attached to it, I can't seem to holster it in any of his holsters. And mind you, Smoke does come with two holsters, a holster on either side. Two very different looking holsters. But I can't get the pistol to fit. Oh, there you go. Silly me, I've just noticed it now. It does come with a hole on the one on the right, so you can slide that through. I completely missed that when I opened this guy up. Let me see if I can get that in. Okay, there you go. So you've got to aim it right through the hole. Okay, problem solved there. That fits nicely. I completely missed that hole when I opened this guy up. Never saw it in there. That's nice to see that fits. And he does come with another accessory that I would assume is placed in his other holster. It looks like some kind of magazine, spare magazine. Some extra ammo. I'm assuming that would fit in here. Yep, that sits there nicely. He also comes with one of these machine guns we've seen before. Just comes in the green plastic this time around, with that ugly pin attached to the side. And this thing right here, very unique looking weapon. We'll just stand Smoke up here for a minute. Has a bayonet attached to the end. Very odd looking weapon. Let's have a detailed look at the figure. This is a complete different mold to the other figures we've seen. His scarf is molded on to the torso, so you can't actually remove it. It's all one mold. So you can't see his face fully. I'd say he's more of a desert type of trooper or soldier. I like his sneakers. They look like sneakers that he's wearing there. The detail on the pouches around his waist. The articulation on these is all the same with these new figures. Only with this figure being that his neck movement is really hindered with this scarf that's molded around him. So you can only get the head to move slightly left and right. His head has a tight fit in there. Must be an older character. Grey hair. Getting close to retirement. Yeah, but all the other articulation is pretty much the same. His legs do go up to the side, but this figure, being hindered with the holster on his left leg, won't go all the way. But you've got all the typical knee joint, the shoulders, the swivel in the elbow. And that ball joint around the waist. Just got to fix up that elbow. Just quick comparison with Trick Shot. Another figure of similar size. They look quite well together. Yeah, not a bad looking figure. Very happy with the design. And as I've mentioned before, there's not much paint work with these guys. In this case, you've got the paint going along the belt that goes across his chest, and they've painted the handle of the knife as well the same colour as the belt. But the torso is all that light brown plastic, and that includes the scarf, and they've just painted the scarf in an olive green. I do like how he looks like a older, more mature character. This guy's been through a bit of battle. Notice some scarring going across the left side of his face. Yeah, this guy's been around a bit. He knows what he's doing. We'll just stand Smoke in the back for a while we look at his ride, his cool looking ride, this Raptor. Now the more I look at these dinosaurs, the more I'm inclined in thinking that they were part of a previous line. They're not specifically made for this Jurassic Clash line, especially with the way the accessories are used, especially with this figure. As I've said before, there's not much articulation with these guys, but they do have some nice jaw movement. And if you look at the Raptor's jaw, it would be able to completely close, but it is hindered with this piece here that goes on his face, or on the top part of his jaw, that's actually blocking the tongue from closing. So if you wanted to, you could remove it. But you do get that movement there. And once again, nice paintwork on this guy. Has that nice scaly reptilian skin going on there. Very effective. The colours are nice and vibrant. There's a detailed look of inside his jaw. Don't get too close to a raptor. And that's why. Saddle, molded again in that orange plastic. And he seems to be equipped with some kind of communications device. Got that antenna going along there. Stands very easily. When you look at him in package, you'd think he'd stand that way, but he actually stands more forward. Not creeping towards you, look. Actually, this is the guy I wouldn't mind getting a few more of. I think if you have 3 or 4 of these together, they look pretty cool. And he's Smoke saddled up on his Raptor. Now, one thing you may have noticed, and I worked out during the making of this video, is you can actually, if you want to, attach their rifles on the back of their saddles here, and they can rotate around. I don't know if it was designed for that, but it works. You simply grab the pin and just plug it in to that there. That's another option, and you can grab, we can grab Trick Shot's rifle as well if we like, and put it on the other end. And there you go. I can't think of any other use of those pins that are sticking out from the side of the rifles. And if we bring Trick Shot into the picture, they look pretty well together. And over to the side, if we can fit him. Big Triceratops. There we go. Three allies together in one shot. So yeah, that's our Raptor review. That pretty much covers the good guys in this wave as well. We got a few more. We do have the mammoth that I'm going to look at next, and there's a couple of other stuff. But yeah, stay tuned guys, there's more coming. There is more coming. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.